Can anyone really beat the house, or is the casino always destined to win? In the world of high-stakes gambling, there are those who try and fail to outsmart the system. But one man didn't just try, he succeeded, rising from rags to riches by mastering the art of cheating casinos. His incredible story is both fascinating and cautionary, a tale of greed, risk, and eventual downfall. Buckle up as we delve into the life of a man who fooled the gambling world, built a fortune, and paid the price for it. Our story begins with a man who came from nothing, living in poverty, barely scraping by. Born into a world where opportunities were few and financial security was a distant dream, he quickly realized that life wasn't going to hand him success. With no formal education and limited prospects, he struggled to find a way out. Every failed job, every unpaid bill, only deepened his desperation. But what he lacked in opportunity, he made up for in determination. The relentless drive to escape his circumstances led him to seek unconventional paths to wealth. Little did he know, his solution would be found in the world of gambling. It all started with one fateful visit to a local casino. The bright lights, spinning wheels, and the constant sound of money flowing through the slots captivated him. Like many, he saw the casino as a place where fortunes could be made overnight. However, he quickly learned that the odds were not in his favor. Losing more than he won, his fascination soon turned to frustration. But rather than walking away like most do, he saw potential. He realized that behind the flashy exterior, the casino had weaknesses, and those who were clever enough could exploit them. This realization would set him on a path of obsession with beating the system. Before he could begin to cheat the system, he needed to master it. He dedicated himself to studying casino games, blackjack, poker, roulette, and slot machines, learning the ins and outs of each. He understood that casinos were built on mathematical odds, with every game designed to give the house an edge. His goal was to find ways to tilt those odds in his favor. Through extensive research, he discovered loopholes, game patterns, and statistical anomalies. He wasn't just gambling anymore, he was strategizing. This newfound knowledge gave him the tools he needed to begin crafting his cheating methods, inching closer to his first big win. With knowledge in hand, he began testing small-scale cheats. These early efforts were cautious and calculated. At first, it was simple tricks, like sleight-of-hand card manipulation and minor variations of counting techniques. He also learned how to exploit distracted dealers or capitalize on the weaknesses of amateur players. The initial results were modest, but every small win boosted his confidence. He knew he was onto something. As he honed his craft, his cheating methods grew more sophisticated. What began as small-time cheating was quickly turning into something far more lucrative. His first significant breakthrough came when he mastered the art of card counting. Blackjack, unlike many other casino games, offered an opportunity for skilled players to shift the odds in their favor. He dove into the mathematics of card counting, memorizing the strategies that allowed him to track cards and predict the outcome of the game. However, card counting required subtlety. If caught, casinos would throw him out or ban him from playing. So he learned to count cards discreetly, placing modest bets until the right moment when he could strike big. This method transformed his losses into consistent wins, and blackjack became his first reliable income stream. Card counting was just the beginning. As technology advanced, so did his methods. Slot machines, in particular, became a prime target. Using small devices, he could manipulate the machines to trigger payouts at opportune moments. These devices were carefully concealed, often hidden in clothing or disguised as everyday objects. He also experimented with signal devices that could predict patterns in roulette spins. Technology became an essential tool in his cheating arsenal, allowing him to win more consistently and with less effort. He was no longer relying solely on card counting. Now, he had machines working for him, further increasing his wealth. As his methods became more complex, he realized he couldn't pull off larger heists alone. He began recruiting a team of accomplices, each with a specialized role. Some were experts at distracting dealers, while others helped mark cards or track winning patterns. Together, they executed more elaborate schemes, with each person playing a crucial part in the operation. His team allowed him to pull off more daring cheats without drawing suspicion. They traveled from casino to casino, winning big and disappearing before anyone could catch on. The team's coordinated efforts made them a formidable force in the world of gambling fraud. His first major heist was a carefully planned operation at a high-end casino. With his team in place and all the pieces of his strategy aligned, they'd walked in like regular high rollers. Using a combination of card counting, distraction tactics, and rigged slot machines, they managed to walk away with an enormous payout. The thrill of that first big win was intoxicating. It was the confirmation he needed that his methods worked and that the casino could be beaten. This heist was a turning point, marking the moment when he went from small-time hustler to a professional cheater on the rise. With big wins came increased scrutiny. Casinos are notorious for their tight security, and as he became more successful, they started taking notice. But he was always one step ahead. He studied casino security tactics, from hidden cameras to facial recognition software, and adjusted his methods accordingly. He would often use disguises, change identities, or even move between different cities to avoid being flagged. His team worked under the radar, ensuring that they never stayed in one place too long. By constantly evolving his tactics, he managed to evade detection for years, leaving casino security teams frustrated and baffled. With millions in winnings, his life transformed. He now lived in luxury, buying expensive cars, living in lavish homes, and vacationing in exotic locations. The money seemed endless, and with each new casino win, his fortune grew. But the lifestyle wasn't just about the money, it was also about the thrill. Each time he cheated the system, it was a rush, a high that was hard to replicate anywhere else. However, with this newfound wealth also came recklessness. His need to cheat became an addiction, and no amount of money seemed to be enough. The high life blinded him to the risks that lay ahead. Inevitably, his luck ran out. After years of success, casino security finally caught up with him. During one of his more daring operations, he slipped up and security was ready. A well-placed surveillance camera caught him in the act, and he was quickly arrested. His team scattered, but it was too late. His elaborate cheating empire had come crashing down. In court, he faced multiple charges of fraud, conspiracy, and theft. His once glamorous lifestyle was stripped away, and he was sentenced to prison. His story became a cautionary tale, a reminder that, in the end, the house always wins. Facial recognition software, advanced surveillance, and stricter regulations were implemented to prevent others from following in his footsteps. His legacy serves as a reminder of the fine line between brilliance and criminality, and how greed can lead even the smartest minds astray. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. And remember, in the world of casinos, the odds may seem beatable, but in the end, the house always wins. Stay sharp and gamble responsibly. Hit the bell icon for more exciting content on the world of gambling and beyond. Thanks for watching, Casino Crew.